everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you enjoyed those very dramatic scenes of some of the areas we are going to be decluttering in today's video. So today's video is going to be a decluttering my whole house with me. I am very much in the mindset of throw everything away right now because I feel like recently I've had a really hard time just maintaining a clean home, and I know it's because I have way too much stuff. So day one of decluttering starts now. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It is a chatty one. I do a voiceover throughout, but I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on into it. So as you can see, we are starting out in the bathroom. This is one of the worst areas of the house. There was just a bunch of stuff, a bunch of little travel products. I don't even know where they came from, or different items that I've held onto for so long, like a lotion or a hairspray, where I'm like, maybe one day I'll need this. And truthfully, it's been years and I've never used them. So I really wanted to go through, declutter, only keep the items that I know I use in my day-to-day so that it can be a little bit easier to keep this space clean, because that is something I've had a hard time with recently.
Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day. Cause baby, like, ooh, it's all another flower lay. The sun goes around the state. Can't wait for the long day.
Okay, so moving on to one of the drawers. So my husband's side of the bathroom is a little bit cleaner than mine. He doesn't own many products, but this drawer has just been filled with so many items, like old mascaras, old makeup, curling irons, and things that I haven't used in years and years and years. And like I said, for some reason I've accumulated a lot of like trial size or travel size products, or I don't know, I think at one point, let me know if any of you guys were signed up for this, but there was like that makeup bag Ipsy, so I would get little travel sized products every month, and a lot of the times I wouldn't even use the stuff, so I did cancel that subscription a couple years ago, but I just have a lot. So I wanted to go through, I threw away most of it. A lot of it was just expired makeup and lotions and perfumes, and man, it feels so much better just to have this drawer be the things that I actually use. So I have my blow dryer, my one curling iron that I actually use. Okay, wait, actually I just noticed I put a second one in there. Scratch that. The two I use. And then some feminine products and a hairspray, and that is it. It was filled with so much stuff before that I just for some reason couldn't part with. And now, to be honest, I probably couldn't even tell you what was in there. So it's funny that I held onto this stuff for so long. You guys will have to let me know if you prefer the greenery or if you prefer these like purple flowers. I actually thought I was gonna like the purple flowers a lot more and it would be like a little bit softer, but they looked kind of muddy in here, and it might be the lighting of the bathroom, but I did end up going with the greenery. So I feel like I haven't had an area to really intro this video, because in the beginning I wanted to do an intro, but then I had that like ASMR cleaning sounds that I wanted you guys to hear, so I feel like I cut it short really fast. But basically, we moved into this house 2 years ago, and I did a really big declutter when we moved. In my mind, I was like, I'm not taking it to the new house if I don't love it. And our old house was a lot smaller. It was 1 story, 3 bedrooms, like I think it was like 1,600 square feet. So we didn't have a lot of things, and we've only lived here 2 years, and I just feel like somehow I have accumulated so much stuff. And in that time, I've also, you know, added another kid. I went from 1 kid to 2 kids, and well, not in the last 2 years, but you know what I mean. And so my life's gotten a little busier, and because of that, I already feel like I have a really hard time maintaining a clean home. It kind of feels like I can never catch up. You know, if I do a deep clean of the bathroom, then the bedroom's messy, and then I clean the bedroom and the living room's messy. And I really think it's because there's too much stuff. It takes me way too long to do like daily tidy ups. So I really wanted to go in and do a really big deep clean of the whole house. So I did a bunch of different areas. I only put about half in this video, and then I'll put half in another video. I didn't want it to be too long, but I hope this can be motivating for you, because I watched a lot of videos like this to kind of get me ready for the decluttering. Now, moving on to my son's room, I actually am not doing any decluttering in here. I had poured out all the laundry on his bed so I could start doing the laundry, which is why his room looks messy. But then I went down the hallway to go grab like hangers from my room to start hanging things up, and I saw that the delivery truck was outside. So the rug that I ordered for his room had arrived. If you watched, I think my video 2 videos ago, I told you guys I was in the market for a rug for his room, and it finally came and I love it. So I wanted to include that in today's video as well. I love this rug. I feel like it's so pretty. Oh, it's soft too. I feel like it would look good in the dining room. It would look good in the front room. But, oh, I bought it with the intention of William's room, so that's where we're gonna put it. But I love it. It's from Target. I'll have it linked down below. I got the 7x10. I had to put it on like notify me when it comes back in stock because it was out of stock. But it seems like it comes back in stock every few days or like once a week. And they had other sizes. I'm excited. When I first opened it, it looked a little too gray, but now it's starting to look warmer to me. Look how pretty. Okay, I gotta take it upstairs. So I wanted to get this rug set up as soon as possible. I was so excited to finally have it. I just felt like we needed a rug in here to kind of warm it up and make it more cozy for him and kind of bring the whole room together. So also, I want to touch on the laundry on my son's bed thing. It might be weird that we do laundry in his room, but my husband swears that doing laundry in my son's room, like when he's at school, is so much easier than doing it in our room. I don't know if I agree, but he says that a majority of the laundry is usually my 6-year-old's. So I guess he just dumps all the laundry on the bed and then he like moves in and out of the closet of my 6-year-old and it's easier. I don't know. So that's why there's laundry on his bed. Okay, so moving into another one of my children's rooms. This is my 3-year-old's room, and now before you gasp or lose your mind, he does not currently sleep in this room, and he never has. So don't worry, this is not just how his room looks constantly. This has actually just been a storage room for us, and where I kept a lot of toys. You can see there's like different piles on the floor because there's been so many times when I have free time, I'll come in here and kind of go through different toys, pick ones to donate, ones to throw away that are too damaged. So that's why the room looked like this, because I'm the only one that comes in and out of here to kind of, I don't know, try to get it a little bit together. But I really wanted to tackle it today. I wanted to go through all these little annoying piles of toys that are just tiny little pieces that don't really even have homes anymore, and either donate them or throw them away and just get them out of my house. And I've held on to a lot of toys for way too long because I do have 2 boys. I have a 3-year-old and a 6-year-old. So when my 6-year-old was at an age where he would stop playing with certain toys, I thought to myself, okay, better hold on to that for when the 3-year-old's older. But it's like, you know, the 3-year-old also has birthdays and Christmases, and so then more and more toys come in from families and friends, and I'm like, okay, I don't need to be holding on to certain things for so long. So there's just too many toys in my house is what I'm talking about. But if you're wondering why he doesn't sleep in this room, this might be another gasp, but he actually still sleeps in our bed. If you are newer to my channel, you might not know, so my 3-year-old was actually born at 28 weeks. I went into labor at 27 weeks and we held him in until 28. I have a whole like video about that on my channel. He was in the NICU for 10 weeks. Then when he came home, he was on oxygen. So we had to be in our room in like a bassinet. And when he was a little bit older and off oxygen, we did try to transition him to a crib, and it just was horrible. For, I wanna say for like 2 years, he never slept longer than an hour stretch at night. And I tried, like, I stopped nursing him at 2 to see if that would help. Nothing helped. But basically when he was 2, we moved him into our bed, because at that point I was like, okay, I feel like he's bigger now. It's like a safer sleep situation. And he slept through the night. It was a miracle. But I do think he's coming to an age where he's excited about the idea of having his own room and having a big boy bed and all of that. So this is, you know, I wanted to get this room tidied up. I wanted to go through all the toys and get them all organized and then get his room set up. We got him a rug. My mom got him this dinosaur bedding and these polka dot sheets, and we're gonna make it a really comfy and cute room for him that he will enjoy. So I'm excited about that possibility. But yes, he is still sleeping in our bed currently. Okay, so here is what we're working with right now. So way better. I would love to paint this room. I don't love this room color. It's one of the rooms that we didn't paint when we moved in. And I want to move the bed, I think, more this way so there's more room for the chair, but this bed is so heavy, so I can't do that right now. But yeah, this is what we're working with. Way better. I only have like a few of his favorite toys and books under there, and the rest I donated or trashed if they were too bad. I also want to hang, these curtains are great. They're blackout curtains. They're from the brand 2 Pages. You can barely see them now. There we go. You'll see they're a little too high off the ground, so I have clip rings for them. That's what they're meant for. So they would be the right length once I put them on the clip rings. And I think once I paint the room, it will flow really well. But yeah, huge improvement. Okay guys, now this might be the worst area. You might not have noticed, but in a lot of my recent videos showing the kitchen, I have had these blinds down, and this is the reason why. This is what our back porch looked like currently. Every year when I'm decorating for Christmas, I feel like Christmas decor just kind of overtakes the whole house. You know, you bring all the bins in and everything just gets, it's like Christmas threw up, and then it's also overwhelming. So this year I had a really good idea. Let's put all the bins in the enclosed back patio, and then that's how I'll decorate, which was great, and it worked out wonderfully until it was time to take down the Christmas decor. And I brought it all back out here to the porch and never really had time to go through it. So what I wanted to do today was, instead of packing away all this Christmas decor, and there's a lot, I wanted to go through and only keep the things that I've used in the last couple of years, because I have a lot of Christmas decor that I hold on to for some reason, and it's like 4, 5, 6 years old, and I just haven't used it in years. So I wanted to go through all of these boxes. Some of them just had junk at the bottom of them, so I'm glad I took the time to do this. And it ends up being a huge transformation. You couldn't even walk out here before. I literally forgot there was a rug out here, and I think I ended up at the end getting it down to only 3 bins, and so now I have these like 3 extra empty bins that I can use in other parts of my home to store stuff away. So I'm really excited about that possibility. But that is what we are doing here. My mom came over to help me because I was just a little overwhelmed by the task, and we're just going through everything and getting rid of junk that I don't need. Now I understand there are a lot of really crazy cluttered areas in today's video. I hope you don't judge me too hard. I am a little nervous because it is kind of embarrassing, especially when you clump them all in one video. I'm sure you noticed that my clothes changed from every scene, so it's all over different days. But when you put it all in one video, it's like, oh my gosh, every room of this girl's house is trashed. And I want to say I promise it's not like that, because it really isn't, but I do have a lot of little areas like this back patio that I had closed away. And then Bennett's room, which I always had closed and I was the only one that went in there to like try to organize things. Just areas that were so cluttered that I just needed to go through, and I feel relieved that I'm finally tackling them. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video and you can just see past the mess and know I mean well. And maybe your house looks like this too, or maybe you have your own little hidden closet or guest room that's filled with junk that you also need to tackle. So now you know, it's normal. I'm out here doing decorating videos and showing the best areas of my home that I have, decorated to my best ability. But then I also have areas of my house like this, which look horrible, and those happen at the same time, and that's just life. So I hope you guys can enjoy this video for what it is. Okay guys, are you ready to see what it looks like now? It is so much better. Okay, there's still a couple things on the table, and then my husband's going to move all of this stuff to the garage. But such a big improvement. And so now that, and that are all empty, so I can use those for other parts of the house. And then these are the Christmas bins, which they were intentionally bought for, which is why they're green and red. And then just a few extra things, but yay, getting it all nice and ready for spring. And now we can actually use this space how it's intended again. This is actually not decluttering. I just had all that laundry that I needed to do, so I ended up moving it to my bed and tackling it. And I actually have not realized until this very moment watching this clip that I still have Christmas decor in my bedroom. I thought I took it all down, but as you can see, there are 2 garlands up there, so I guess I need to go grab those. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would love for you to take the time to leave a comment. If you haven't subscribed, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe. Like I said, my name is Lauren. I am a wife. I am a mom to 2 little boys. I make videos about home decor on a budget, thrifting, cleaning, decluttering, lifestyle. That sounds like you. I would love for you to subscribe and check out some of my other videos on my channel. I have a ton. I have been doing this for like 6 or 7 years now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you all have an absolutely amazing day. Now go declutter an area of your home and think of me as you throw things away and think, you know what? This might look bad, but at least it's not as bad as Lauren's.